I'm on my way to Naked Chocolate Cafe in Philadelphia. We're going to violate social norms by putting on a seemingly spontaneous musical. Let's see what people think. There are 8 undercover performers. As far as the customers at Naked Chocolate know, we are all strangers. They have no idea what they're in for. I'm experimenting to see how people will react when social norms are violated. My hypothesis is that people will be shocked and slightly uncomfortable, but will generally enjoy the experience.
Yeah, it's like a tunnel or whatever. An hour. It's getting,
Hey Carolyn, where should we go to dinner?
The blind way out. No, I know for sure.
I know what you mean, 'cause they're so lovely. I was waiting at the door when they opened today. I'm Chloe.
Oh my god, this is really...
Oh, is that hot chocolate? I love hot chocolate.
Can I try some?
I have to get one of those. I'm sweet for my sweets. Give me some candy. If you don't, I'll be crabby. I'm not discreet when it comes to my sweets.
Me too.
I'm sweet for my sweets. Give me some candy. If you don't, I'll be crabby. I'm not discreet when it comes to my sweets.
This is so good.
Whoa. Do you mind? I've been waiting in line for such a very long time.
Sorry, I've been waiting too. I'm hungry.
Fussing, discussing, I'm gonna start cussing about you being very unkind. He's been waiting too. Stop.
Hey, what's going on down there?
We love sweets!
I love sweets too!
Come on, guys. Join in, everybody.
I need sweets, keep me honest, keep me faithful, sweet. It's patriotic, it's exotic, I'm not neurotic, sweet. Make me crazy, never make dating, I need sweet. Keep me honest, keep me faithful, sweet. It's patriotic, it's exotic, I'm not neurotic, sweet. Make me crazy, a little bit dating, I need sweet.
Chocolate vanilla cupcake. Thanks, let me go get my bag.
Before conducting my experiment, I looked into the existing research on social norm violation. Many informal studies have been done, but the topic has also been broached by acclaimed psychologists and sociologists. Harold Garfinkel is known as the father of ethnomethodology. This is the study of how people understand reality. I referenced his book, Studies on Ethnomethodology, as well as other research on this idea. He conducted breaching experiments in which social norms were broken. He tested people's reactions and observed how people understood society's unwritten rules. Garfinkel specified that the subjects of these social experiments should be blind, meaning that they do not know that there is an experiment going on. He found that the reactions included nervous laughter, bewilderment, anxiety, or extreme anger. I modeled my experiment after his and did not inform the viewers that I was conducting an experiment before it took place. I did 2 trials in which the customers at the cafe were the independent variables affected by the group of performers, the dependent variables. I was unable to get an exact count, but in each trial there were approximately 30 subjects. Most people were not visible in the video due to the layout of the store. After the first trial, I made sure that everyone had left the store before the second performance began. I found that for the most part, my results were consistent with my hypothesis and that they coincided with the research I found before. Most people were shocked, somewhat confused, but thoroughly enjoyed the experiment. I observed that from what I could tell, different personalities are more open to a norm violation. I expected this after reading Personality and Social Norms. There was one lady that kept her iPod headphones in the entire time, completely unfazed. Also, I noticed that people were more accepting of the idea as they saw people, particularly adults, join in. One lady actually jumped in and started dancing after a while. This goes along with the idea of conformity. Personality and Social Norms also discusses how the children's reactions differ from adults. It was very clear that some of the younger children were still grasping that spontaneous musicals are not a normal occurrence. They were amazed and bewildered by the performance. One boy looked to his mother as if to say, "You said this doesn't happen in real life." It is important to acknowledge the possible sources of error. There is a possibility that the experiment was not completely blind because people could have noticed the equipment beforehand. There is also a slight possibility that they saw the supposed strangers walking in the city together earlier that day. The experiment could be improved with more trials and more cameras set up to film reactions that I might have missed. In general, many measures were taken to assure secrecy. For instance, the man who appears to be working in the store was in character washing tables for a while before the rest of us arrived. Despite the few sources of error, since my results matched with those of professionals, they are most likely accurate and constitute a successful experiment.
We were shocked and entertained.
That was amazing.